As I've often said with my documentary series on Means TV, Kayfabe, we are living in a permanent state of political theater. The old Denzians of respectability and fairness in reporting have been replaced by something much worse: the avatar of the average Joe asking so called regular people questions. Today's media interlocutor is, at best, a ChatGPT Wikipedia researcher, less concerned with the quality of an interview or genuine subject knowledge, and more concerned with the size of the guest. That didn't sound right, but the size of the guest's audience is what I meant. And you people have dirty minds. The potential for a clippable moment and whether the interview can grow their audience. True intellectual inquiry has been replaced by a late 90s Adam Sandler style tomfoolery. These figures are often less partisan than people imagine. They don't really operate from a political ideology so much as from vibes. And in the end, isn't it all about vibes, right? As our guest today, Nathan Robinson, writes in his latest for Current Affairs, quote, Theo Von is better than Rogan, Friedman, and the Nelks in that he seems to have a decent amount of common sense and empathy. He's a Bernie fan. But it's very clear he's out of his depth talking to someone like J.D. Vance, a brilliant politician who has mastered the art of talking eloquently while saying very little. It takes a good interrogator armed with facts, stats, and research to deal with such a person. Look, I wouldn't want to interview J.D. Vance myself without a lot of prep work. You have to go into these things understanding that politicians are trying to spin you, and they're good at it. Unfortunately, these independent podcasters speak to odious right-wing figures and are terrible at challenging them. Sometimes that's because, as with Rogan and Trump, they actually share the prejudices and misconceptions of the right-wing political figure. Other times, as with Vaughn, they disagree, but haven't read enough books or practiced the art of critical questioning, unquote. That is from Nathan's piece in Current Affairs, wherever you're watching or later listening to this show in the audio-only podcast. There is a link to the article to join.